Hey losers, I'm Coral. Welcome back to my channel. I'm here today with an exciting announcement. Many of you have probably heard, probably seen, Kelsi, Slime and Slashers, has announced her next greatest readathon. This is a Halloween-a-thon. It's not just a readathon. I misspoke. This is a readathon. Is also for watching movies and doing activities, and this is centered around Halloween and the fall season. So this takes place from September 22nd until the end of October. So it starts a little bit before October, although you can start whenever you would like if you don't want to start until October. And I am on the Monster Squad. I'm not a host, but I'm doing more of like a in the background type of thing, helping promotion, Discord things, Instagram stuff, things like that, just to get the word out there, help with some of the smaller details and things like that. So I wanted to make an announcement video and talk a little bit about it. Although, as always, Kelsi goes into much greater detail in her announcement. So if you're curious and want more information, Kelsi is obviously the ultimate resource, and there will be all the information you need to know about how to find more information in the description of my video. But Halloween-a-thon, it's going to be so much fun. Like I said, this starts September 22nd and runs through Halloween. If you're not really a horror person, that's okay. This is for people who love horror, people who just love fall activities, people who love like the cute Halloween vibes and just, you know, want to hang out and do fall stuff. If you like scary things, if you like more of like the Disney Channel Halloween vibes, making pumpkin seeds and carving jack-o'-lanterns, this is for anybody who just wants to celebrate autumn. So do not feel left out if you're like, oh, I don't really like horror movies. That's okay. This is for anyone and everyone. You don't have to participate in this way, but I feel like most people are going to be making either a game board or a bingo board, and this is either fully customizable or you can choose a game board that's filled out already. I went fully customizable because, as you know, maybe if you've followed my channel for previous Octobers, I like have a movie schedule for myself, and I always read horror novellas in October. So when I was thinking about doing this, it was like, oh no, am I gonna have to like give up doing that this year? And I found a way to make it work so I can do Halloween-a-thon and do my normal October rituals. So I've printed out a blank game board. I put stickers on the spaces. The different types of stickers represent either a movie, an activity, or a novella. And then I'll just pull a random one. And so that's how I'm going to play. Like I said, there are hundreds of prompts already. If you don't want to pick your own prompts, you could also mood read and do it if you want to mood read and then look through the prompts and pick a prompt that your book or mood watch fit into. You can do that. There's activity prompts, there's book prompts, and there are movie prompts or TV show prompts. I know myself, I put like Treehouse of Horror in my watching thing. I put like Ghost Adventures in there, although I think that those are really cheesy, but I think that's something that probably me and my daughter could watch together. So I'm Creep Show I put in there. So I'm excited to I spice things up a little bit more than my normal just watching movies every night. And yeah, so I've got here, let me see, what else have I got in here? I'm not gonna go, I think I will make a proper video closer to October, or maybe probably to when Halloween-a-thon starts, because I am going to start at the end of September, on September 22nd. So I will make like a what am I doing for Halloween-a-thon type of video, but I just like went through my unwatched movies that I own. I put those in there. I put a couple of that I want to rewatch, such as Possessor, that Brandon Cronenberg movie. I want to watch that again. Possession, which is, oh, by the way, there are Host and Monster Squad recommendations for both movies and books, so check those out. Possession was one of Kelsi's recommendations, which is, oh my god, one of the most bonkers movies I've ever seen in my life. If it's got to be streaming somewhere. I know when I watched it, I had to find it on some weird, like, almost like an art house website where I had to rent it. It was weird. I want to watch the remake of Suspiria, because I've never seen that. What else? The Guest, I want to rewatch. Renfield, which is another Host pick that I haven't seen. Battle Royale, I'd like to rewatch. I want to watch In a Violent Nature. I'm probably going to have to rent that. And then I went through my novellas, so what's on my list? Grind Your Bones to Dust by Nicholas Day. Isolation is Safety, which is an anthology collection I just bought from Filthy Loot. Gone to See the Riverman by Christopher Triana. Twist of Fate, The Locket, which is a little John Saul book I have. And then I put some Goosebumps books and a couple like a Point Horror and Fear Street books. So I've got Night of the Living Dummy, etc., etc. The Bedmakers by Chad Lutsky, and I don't remember who the co-author is. And then I've got a couple activities. A couple of these I brainstormed myself. A couple of these I looked through the activity prompts and picked through there. So I want to make some zucchini bread, so I'm gonna do that. Ooh, this was one, I think, of Lauren, one of the Hosts' picks, was to learn about a spooky history topic. So her suggestion was to listen to a podcast, watch something about it, or read about it. I was like, oh, that's a great idea. Make a spooky cocktail. I want to watch a movie in a fort. I want to make a pepper lantern. Have you ever seen those? I made one a couple years ago. It's just like, you know, you buy a little bell pepper and make a jack-o'-lantern in it, and then you can put dip in it, like Greek yogurt dip. I'm gonna eat some fucking Halloween candy. I want to make those little Pillsbury cookies. I'd like to read in the cemetery and paint some rocks with some spooky decorations, things like that. So those are a couple things that are on my activity things. What else? Let me just look over my notes and make sure I'm not forgetting anything. Oh yeah, so there's a Discord for you to join. I will leave the link to that in my stuff. So that's where like all the like notifications for reading sprints will be happening. Activity sprints, I guess, sometimes they are. You know, you could do whatever you want during those sprints. Kelsi, I don't know who else is hosting them, but Kelsi for sure hosts, you know, and sometimes other people host too. I'm not sure what the schedule is like yet, but Kelsi will host, for example. And if you've never done a sprint before, they're so much fun. Sometimes co-hosts or guest appearances happen, and you hang out and chat for a little while, and then you'll be like, okay, now for half an hour, everyone's gonna go do their own thing, and then we'll come back in half an hour and chat some more. So that's what you do. So it's really fun. You can read, you could watch a movie, you could do an activity, you could do whatever the fuck you want. Last year during Old School April, no, that was this year. That was just a couple months ago. I would do some homework or cook dinner or something like that. There's some merch. Oh yeah, and with the Discord too. So like I was saying, Discord, you can chat with people, of course. Like I said, that's where all the notifications will be if you are really interested in doing or participating in the sprints. Things like the group watches, because there will be some of those over the month. Kelsi says there's gonna be DJ night, which sounds like fun. Amy Noel did a really fun one during Old School April where some of the, well, people would, she did a couple of these actually, where people would suggest things, and then she did one where the hosts of Old School April picked two songs each, two or three songs each, and then she made like a playlist and we all watched the music videos. So that was so much fun. If that's what she's, if that's what they're doing again. That was so much fun. There's also going to be an Instagram challenge. It's just weekly, so easier, a little easier to do than an everyday challenge. I know some people like those and some people are so good at those and so creative, but a weekly one is a little less to keep up with. So it'll be 6 weeks. There are 6 prompts, and then our hosts of Halloween-a-thon. There's Cameron at Library Macabre, our favorite spooky friend, Katrina Brown, our other favorite spooky friend, Kelsi, of course, at Simon Slashers, our other favorite spooky friend, Kitty at Spicy Cats Reads, our other favorite spooky friend, and then Lauren at Happy Haunts Library, our other favorite spooky friend. And then, like myself, there are a whole bunch of people on the Monster Squad. There are so many people helping out, and everyone gave a movie and book recommendation, so I believe that fits into some of the prompts for the like watching and reading prompts. So so much to talk about, but it's going to be so much fun. I'm really anticipating it, especially having gotten everything ready now. I'm like, oh no, maybe I did this too soon and now I have to wait. I have to wait more than I have to wait more than a month now. Oh no. I did it too soon. But also I was so excited about it. So that's Halloween-a-thon. Like I said, I will have all of the details in the description of my video. This is not a team-based event like Old School April was. It's just a fun community thing where we do our own thing and talk about it. With the game boards and the bingo boards, it's like you just play it as you go. I think for myself, I'm just going to, I think in the rules, Kelsi says with the game board at least, it's like, you know, do it until you get around the thing. But I'm just going to keep doing it until the month's done, you know, no matter where I get on the board or if I finish it or whatever. I'm just going to continue to roll for the board because I've got enough to do here to for sure last me a month. And that's what I like to do, or to last me 4 weeks, 6 weeks, however many weeks it is. Anyway, that's Halloween-a-thon. All the information will be in my description for this video. If you have any more questions, I highly recommend going over to Kelsi's channel, Slime and Slashers. I will leave a link in my description to that, to her channel, and also to the video. So anything you need to know will be there. And she goes into much greater detail. She's very thorough. I don't think you'll have any other questions after watching that. So that's Halloween-a-thon. Let me know, are you participating? Are you excited for October and for Halloween-a-thon? I know I am. Okay, that's it. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you later. Goodbye.